Good morning to one and all. Students, in the previous class, we were doing the lesson The Fun They Had. So, let's have a brief recap about this chapter. We have seen that Margie and Tommy is the main character. So, here, Margie actually she was writing in her diary that today Tommy found a rare book, and that book was of their grandfather's school they were reading. They saw the book and Tommy found the book on the storeroom, in the storeroom. So here Margie, she hated her school because her school teacher was a mechanical robot and her school was her bedroom. So that's why she don't like her school. So she was almost astonished and surprised that why would anyone write about school. She also asked the same question to Tommy. So today we are going to start with the same page. Have a look at page number 7. 6. Tommy looked at her with very superior eyes because it's not our kind of school, stupid. This is the old kind of school that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago. He added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully, centuries ago. Loftily here means in a superior way. Okay, so here when Margie asked to Tommy that why would anyone write about school, Tommy replied to Margie by looking with superior eyes. Then he said, "Stupid! It is not the kind of school that we are having. It is the kind of school that they were having hundreds and hundreds of years ago. That means centuries ago." Margie was hurt. "Well, I don't know what kind of school they had all that time ago." She read the book over his shoulders for a while, then said, "Anyway, they had a teacher." So Margie, when she heard the word, when Tommy said stupid, that this is not the kind of school that we are having, then Margie was a bit hurt of the word that Tommy used. But she replied, she said, "Well, I don't know, I don't want to know, and what I don't know that what kind of school they were having." But she read the book for a while, and she said, "Anyway, they had a teacher." That means a real teacher, not a robot teacher. So please turn to next page. "Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher, it was a man." Then Tommy said, "Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't regular." Regular means here normal of the usual kind. Okay, here regular means not that regular, but normal of the usual kind. So Tommy said, "Yes, they had a teacher, but it wasn't regular teacher. It was a man. That means not a robot." Then Margie was surprised and she said, "A man? How could a man be a teacher?" Then again Tommy replied, "Well, he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked them questions." So Tommy replied, "Well, he just used to tell the children face to face the things and gave them some homework and asked them some questions too. A man isn't smart enough." Then she said, "Well, I think a man isn't smart enough." "Sure, he is. My father knows as much as my teacher." Then again Tommy said, "Why not? Sure, he is smart enough because my father, he know as much as my teacher know." My teacher here, my teacher is a robotic teacher for them. Okay, he knows almost as much. I betcha. Here betcha means informal. Bet you. I am sure. He said, "Yes, he know almost as much as. I bet you." Tommy said. Margie wasn't prepared to dispute that. She said, "I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me." Then Margie, she didn't want to have a bet with Tommy, and she said that, "Okay, then I think yes, okay, it's okay, but one thing that I don't want a strange person to enter in my house and to teach me." Tommy screamed with laughter. Tommy was laughing. Tommy said, when people crack a joke, how we used to laugh, how funny we feel. Yes or no? That same thing that Tommy screamed with laughter, and he said, "You don't know much, Margie. The teachers didn't live in the house. They had a special building and all the kids went there." Then Tommy said, "Don't worry, my dear. Before, when the teachers used to teach them, the teacher never went to anyone's house. The teacher used to live in a big house. The teacher didn't live in the house, but they had a special building and all the kids have to go to study there." Then again Margie said, "And all the kids learned the same thing?" Swear if they were the same age. Then Margie asks, okay, then all the kids who are going together, did they learn the same thing? Then Tommy said, yes, why not? Sure. Because if they are of the same age, they will learn the same thing. Then next, but my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl it teaches, and that each kid has to be taught differently. Then Margie said, but my mother is to say that each teacher have to adjust the mind of each boy and girl, have to feed the mind of each boy and girl before they teach, and after that each kid has to be taught differently, she said. Her mother is to say it, Margie told. Just the same, they didn't do it that way then. If you don't like it, you don't have to read the book. Then Tommy said, okay, just the same, you are saying just the same, they do the same thing. But one thing, if you don't like to read the big book, then don't read, he said, Tommy said. I didn't say it, I didn't like it, Margie said quickly. Margie said, no, I didn't say it, I don't like the book. He said quickly, because she wanted to read, because she was curious, she wanted to know what happened. She wanted to read about those funny school. She also wanted to read about those funny school. They weren't even half finished when Margie mother called, Margie, school. Then they were reading and they weren't half enough finished. Okay, at the time Margie mother shouted and called, Margie, come here, your school. Then Margie looked up, not yet, mama. Then Margie looked up and she answered, not yet, mama, the time is not yet. Now, say Mrs. John, and it's probably time for Tommy too. Then Mrs. John, mother of Margie, shouted and she said, now it's time, and it's probably time for Tommy too also. Why you people are sitting there? Go, do your class. She was shouting to them. Margie said to Tommy, can I read the book some more with you after school? Then Margie said to Tommy, okay, can I come and join you with you? And can we read together the book after school? Then Tommy replied, maybe, he said nonchalantly. He walked away whistling, the dusty old book tucked beneath his arm. So he said, maybe, he said here, non-chalantly. Here, non-chalantly means not showing much interest. When we are talking with someone, is like some things about important thing, they are not showing any much interest, so that's the not showing much interest. And enthusiasm means carelessly. So here Tommy, he didn't care and he walked whistling without showing any interest. Margie went into the schoolroom. It was right next to her bedroom. So I told you before that Margie's schoolroom was next to her bedroom. And the mechanical teacher was on and waiting for her. It was always on at the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. So every day on the same time it will be same, but except on Saturday and Sunday. That means from Monday to Friday. Because on Saturday and Sunday, because her next page, have a look, page number 9. Because her mother said little girls learn better if they learn at regular hours. So her mother used to say that the teacher used to come at the same time because little girl learns better if they are regular at the time. Margie's mother used to say to Margie. The screen was lit up and it said, today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fraction. Please insert yesterday's homework in the proper slot. So as soon as Margie said on the computer table, her teacher started to say that today our lesson will be about arithmetic lesson, about addition and proper fraction. So now you please insert yesterday homework in the proper slot. It told to Margie. Margie did so with a sigh. She was thinking about the old school they had when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. So Margie was not feeling happy. With a sigh, she was thinking about the old school. They read the book, the diary which they found about her grandfather. So she was thinking that her grandfather's school was maybe very good when he was a little boy. All the kids from the whole neighborhood came laughing and shouting in the schoolyard, sitting together in the schoolroom, going home together at the end of the day. So she was thinking that maybe all the kids used to come together in the neighborhood and they will laugh, they will talk, they will shout, they will do the school work and they will sit together, and at the end of the day they will walk away together. So here when we are saying same with you also, yes or no, my dears? So now though you are having online classes, so when the situation will be under control, we are going to start again with the offline classes. You will feel very much happy maybe, because you don't have to sit in the same position in the same room taking your mobile phone and doing your online classes. So when you will have offline classes, you will meet your friend, you will get to see your teachers face to face, so you will be very much happy. But now you don't like too much to do the online classes. Yes or no? The same thing happened with Margie, and she was thinking about her grandfather's school. They learned the same thing so they could help one another with the homework and talk about it. She was thinking that maybe they learned the same thing because they are doing the same classes. You people know, in the same class, when I will teach you same thing, you are learning the same thing. So same thing happened. But in Margie's case, this is not the same thing, because Margie used to learn another thing and Tommy used to learn another thing, because they are sitting alone in their room. So here, when we are going to school together, we will sit together, we will learn same thing together, whatever our teachers teach us. And the teachers were people, and she was thinking, and the teacher is not like ours, because ours used to come out the voice from the mechanical, that is from our laptop, or that is from our computer. The voice used to come out like a robotic. So but their teachers, our grandfather teachers, were people. The mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen when we add fraction half and 1 by 2 and 1 by 4. So the mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen, was showing, and was coming a sound word. Was the mechanical teacher was teaching that when we add the fraction 1 by 2 and 1 by 4. Margie was thinking about how the kids must have loved it in the old days. She was thinking about the fun they had. So here Margie was not paying any attention to the mechanical teacher. Instead, she was thinking how the kids of the past day, they loved the old days school. She was thinking how much fun they were having that time. But now we don't have any fun. We have to sit in the same place. We cannot go out in the same place, in the same position. And the classroom also nearby her bedroom. So she was not feeling nice. She was not feeling good. But when she read the book that her grandfather's, not actually the book, but the diary the grandfather wrote, she was very much excited to know more about that. And she was thinking how her grandfathers was having so much fun, how the students, they were going together, and how the students were spending their life in the live classroom. So I hope, students, you are clear enough. So today we completed our lesson. Okay, so this lesson was written by Isaac Asimov. So students, after this, please go through your lesson, because maybe not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'm going to take your class tests from this lesson. I hope you are clear enough. If you have any problem regarding the explanation of the lesson, you can get back to me as per the schedule. Thank you.